What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play, and it is the New England Patriots hosting the New York Football Giants. Here we go. All right, this should be fun. What up, Daniel? How are you? Love to see one of our division rivals getting their butts beat. No, just a joke. But I do need Drake May to play well. Okay, I don't see my fantasy matchup, but I need Drake May to do his business. Okay, that's what I need. What up, TB? Last game was good. It was good. What up, Will? How's it going? What do you got? You got the Patriots? Or do you have the Giants? All going and boop. Chat's up and running. The like button early and often when you get in here. Appreciate you guys. I hope my power doesn't go out again. Just give you guys a heads up. My power just randomly went out like 30 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago. And yeah, it was like that was weird. Don't know why. Such is life. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. But all right, Patriots at home, 7-point favorites against the New York Football Giants. Jackson Dart getting the start again today. No Jameis Winston. Jackson Dart back to health. Drake May stumbled a bit for his MVP race, but I know Matt Stafford struggled yesterday, so who knows. But Drake May obviously having a fantastic season. This one got his team now at 10-2. A win will put them back on top of the conference. I know it was the Broncos, I believe, took back over. Yep, Broncos took over here based on percentage in common games. Denver has number one. But if New England wins, they would be back to 11-2 and back on top of the conference. For the Giants, they have already been eliminated from the playoffs, sitting at 2-10. So they are looking to move up the draft board as much as possible. I'm not sure who in the world they would want to go after. I mean, their defensive line is good. They have a beast receiver, but maybe add another one with Jackson Dart. Who knows? Maybe they don't like Dart as much and they go with a new quarterback. Who knows? But how is everybody doing this evening? Pats by 10. All right. 100% of you already early in the polls picking the Patriots. Fair enough. All right, here we go. And take a look at these two teams here. So we'll start with the New York Giants. Of course, headed, as we just talked about, Jackson Dart, their first round pick, getting the start. You got Isaiah Hodgins, Darius Slayton, and Wan'Dale Robinson as your three receivers. Of course, no Malik Neighbors, who got hurt earlier this year. Theo Johnson as your starting tight end, and Tyrone Tracy with Devin Singletary, those two getting this split back while Cam Scattaboo is still hurt. Offensive line, you have Andrew Thomas, John Runyon, John Michael Schmitz, Greg Van Roten, and Jermaine Illuminor as your your linemen from left to right. Oh, Elsa Keith getting the national anthem. Not bad, not bad. I feel like the mic wasn't very good, but her voice was pretty good. That's good. All right, we'll take it. All right, so that was the Giants offense that we just discussed beforehand. Heading over to the defensive side of the football, you have the run a 3-4, so the 3 down linemen. You have Roy Robertson Harris, Dexter Lawrence in the middle, and Raheem Nunez Roches as your 3D tackles. Then you have Brian Burns and Abdul Carter, your outside linebackers. Bobby Okereke and looks like no Demetrius Flanagan, so most likely Zaire Barnes will get the start in his place. Corners, you have Paulson Adebo, Cordell Flott, and Drew Phillips. Safeties, Tyler Newman and Javon Holland. I heard there was something weird going on with the Abdul Carter, so I don't know if that's true or not, but I saw it on Facebook or something. So I'm curious if he starts, because I think they said he's going to miss a series or something. We'll see. But Jamie Gillen at punter and Youngwei Koo as their place kicker. So that's the Giants for you right there. The Patriots, of course, headed by former first-round pick in 2024, Drake May. Travion Henderson, the running back, their second-round pick. Hunter Henry at tight end. Receivers, you have Keyshawn Butte, Mac Collins, and Stephon Diggs. Offensive lineman, Vidarian Lowe. No Jared Wilson, so most likely Ben Brown. At left guard, center, you have Garrett Bradbury. Right guard, Mike Owenwu. And Morgan Moses at right tackle. Defensively, up front, they also run a 3-4 base. They have Corey Durden, Eric Gregory, and Christian Barmore. Outside linebackers, you have Clavon Chasen and Harold Landry. Inside linebackers, you have Robert Spillane and Christian Ellis. Corners, Carlton Davis, Christian Gonzalez, and Marcus Jones. Safeties, you have rookie 4th-round pick Craig Woodson and Jalen Hawkins at free. Kicking for them, you have the year 6th-round pick Andy Burragales and punter Bryce Behringer. There you go. There's your 2 lineups tonight. According to ESPN Matchup Predictor, Patriots only a slight favorite, 54.9% chance to win. Very interesting considering the Patriots are currently a -7. That's a pretty big disparity there. I've seen bigger odds to win with less of a spread. Very interesting. What up, Susan? How are you? Over under 46.5, and we should be getting this game underway any minute now. All right, Kafka versus Mike Vrabel head coach matchup. I know very little about Kafka. Michael John Kafka. All right, it's going to be kicked off, and here we are like a herd of turtles. Returning it, spinning off the first tackler. He's got room to run to the left side, and he's going to get dragged down at the 46-yard line is Jennings. Holland had to bring him down, but man, he spun off a tackler, and nobody was there. He even paused thinking he was going to get destroyed right here. Look at this. Spun and was like, wait, nobody's here to hit me? Okay, then I'm just going to keep running. And there you go. So great field position to start this game for the Patriots. Drake May goes under center to start the game. Scans the field. 2 receivers each way. Fakes the screen pass. Handoff up the middle. And he will fall forward for a gain of 4 is Ramondre Stevenson. I actually really like Ramondre Stevenson. I know he's not as flashy of a guy as Travion Henderson, but Stevenson, he's a solid running back in this league and really a nice 1-2 punch here for New England. What up, Antoinette? How are you? All right, 2nd and 6. the 49-yard line of the Giants. Quick snap and gets rid of it quickly to the left side. Gain of about 5 or so to Mac Hollins. Third down and short coming up for the Patriots. Hope the Giants win to help our draft pick. I like that. As long as it's a shootout. Just need a few points from Drake May. Nothing crazy. I formation here for the Patriots. The receivers out wide to the right. Drake takes the snap, handoff up the middle here. Straight ahead is Ramondre Stevenson, still going, pushing the pile is his offensive lineman to get the help. A nice play there, 8-yard gain. First down for the Patriots to the 36-yard line. Hope the Giants win. I actually don't think that's going to matter too much. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to matter too much. All right, 13 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. May looking, steps up, going deep down the left sideline and way too far. Looking for Hollins. It was a very aggressive play there by Drake May. Because Hollins was definitely guarded tight. 26 of you in the chat early. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, Patriots break the huddle quickly. Get on the line. In the shotgun is Drake May. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right side. 4 down linemen here for the Giants with soft zone coverage, it looks like. Drake May changes the protection, takes a snap, looking to throw, scanning the field, has all day, checks it down underneath to Diggs, and Diggs with a little hezzy step gets the first down and a few more, and move the chains here for the Patriots. Drake May has that phenomenal frame. You can just sit in there. If you're not bringing any pressure, looks very calm in that pocket. Comes all the way back to the backside of that play, checks it down to Diggs, gives him a nice throw as well to allow him to get some yards after the catch. Beautifully done there by Drake May. 1st and 10. 12 and a half to go here in the first quarter. Two receivers each way, takes the snap. Blitz coming, has to escape, and they run into each other, and Drake May survives it. Now throws it away. Dude. Whoa, that was weird. Yeah, you had Brian Burns chasing him from behind, and then you had the safety screaming off the nickel position off the edge. Drake May runs around him, and they end up running into each other. It was Drew Phillips, so the corner couldn't get there. Man in motion's Henry, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here, little hesitation, and runs straight through. Javon Holland is Ramondre Stevenson. Nice carry up the gut, gain of 7, and sets up another 3rd down and short. That's going to move the Patriots into the red zone for the first time tonight. Andre Stevenson, former 4th-round pick out of Oklahoma. 6 foot, 227-pound running back. Using that size to go right through the safety. Travion Henderson just enters the game again. For the first time, rather. 3 receivers to the left side. In the shotgun is May. Changing the protection at the line of scrimmage. All right. Blitz looking like it's coming from the Giants. Let's see if they send it. Now takes a snap. They only rush 4. Stepping up. Pressure. Now finding him late is Hunter Henry. Very, very good command of the pocket for Drake May. He looks very comfortable in there. Not a lot of happy feet. Just, they do drop a lot in the coverage, so his quick hitter gets taken away. That's all right. He just steps up, avoids the rush, locates his tight end, and moves the chains. I mean, that's pretty clean. Go Giants. Give us a better draft pick. We'll see. 1st and goal now at the 7. Takes the throw. Handoff straight ahead for a gain of maybe 1 down to the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up for the Patriots. Mike Vrabel looked a little frustrated on that one. Who do I got? I mean, I think the Patriots will win. See. Mike Vrabel. First season here as a Patriots head coach. Has him already at 10-2. Three receivers to the right side. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw underneath. It's caught. Turns upfield. And Henderson gets hit immediately by Okereke. And it will be 3rd down and goal now from the 4. Okereke, huh? Is what they call is what that announcer called him? Okereke? I like Okereke. Right? Appreciate all of you hanging out in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. 9.5 to go. 3rd and goal from the 4. Stevenson was out wide to the left. Motions back into the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Like Booty on the Ute on the left side. 1-on-1. Does he attack it? 2 seconds. Takes the snap. Looks to his right side, actually. Now floats it to the end zone. And a little bit too high for Phillips. And he is not going to get called for the pass interference. Looks like their legs may have tangled up a little bit. And the Patriots will have to settle for a field goal. Good stand there by the Giants defensively. Yeah, I mean, Drew Phillips, he's got a hand on him, but he's making a play on the football the whole way as far as looking for the ball. Andy Borregales in for the field goal. 5 for 5 this year, or under 30 yards. Let's see if he can make it 6 for 6. 22-yard attempt from the left hash. 9:17 to go in the first quarter. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Right down the middle. 3-0, and Jackson Dart will get warmed up, ready to come onto the field for the first time tonight over here in New England. I think the Giants can be the 2026 version of the Pats if they get the right coach. Potentially. They have a really good defense. A lot of talent over there. You know, Thibodeau, Abdul Carter, Brian Burns. A lot of good defensive talent on that side. Dexter Lawrence. Offensively is where they're going to... I mean, they got to get healthy over there as well, right? Of course, Malik Neighbors needs to be healthy, but if they add another beast receiver through the draft, Jackson Dart is their future. Their offensive line has been playing better this season. They could go get some more offensive line help. I don't hate that idea either. But yeah, we'll see. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You ran away. What up, Truckaway? How are you? What up, Antoinette? What second-year quarterback is doing great this year? May, Williams, or Nix? All of them are playing great. I'm guessing you're asking which one's doing the best? Probably Drake May. Probably. Giants will trade back in the draft. I don't hate that idea. The team wants to go up and go get their quarterback. I like it. James, he can walk. He's been able to walk for a little bit now. I would say he probably started walking around 1 year old, and now he is 19 months, almost 20 months now. Is that right? Or is he 18 months, almost 19 months? Almost 19 months. 18 months, almost. Yeah, I can't do the quick math in my head right now. Reason. November would be 6 months. So that's... Wait, say that again? Start from the beginning. No, December 6 months, because you said May. December 13th would be 6 months. So he's almost 18 months. There's the kick. And it's going to be caught to the right side. And he's going to bounce to the left. Is Oluski going to get to the 25-yard line? Yeah, no, he's almost 19 months. You're right. Almost 19 months. I can't do math. May leading the league in passing yards without having a 300-yard passing game. Yeah, his bye doesn't come until next week, and that's why. But even though all passing stats, I believe, are down with the new kickoff rule. 1st and 10, 9:07 to go in the first. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Hand off to the left side is Tracy, and Tracy is going to get bottled up. Does fall forward at the end, maybe getting a yard, but not much there for the Giants on their first play of the game. Jackson Dart, not too shabby considering the team he's on right now. And coming off the bench, 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 7 rushing touchdowns as well. 202 passing yards a game. Not bad at all. 2 receivers each way in the shotgun. Dart takes a snap, looking to pass. Quick throw to the right side. It'll be caught. And that's going to be good for a first down. I believe that was Darius Slayton on the catch. Uh-oh, we got some pushing and shoving after the play. Of course, these two teams have fantastic history with each other. With Eli Manning versus Tom Brady history, of course. Both in the Northeast, the two most, definitely big popular cities in the Northeast. I guess it just depends if you include Philadelphia in the Northeast region. I mean, they kind of are, but you really think of that New England area with Giants and Boston, New York and Boston. 1st and 10. Offset I formation to the right side. And in motion, left to right is Johnson. Takes a snap, play action. Looking, has time. All day long, really. Nobody's open, though. He has to try to escape, and he will not do it. And he's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Harold Landry. 2nd and long coming up now. Excuse me, 3rd and long, rather. Coming up. No, I was right the first time. 2nd and long. Already forgot they got that first down. Oh, yeah, it's only a 2-man route, so good. If he's able to find him late, I don't know. The safety was actually coming in, so he had to find a way to get rid of it and couldn't do it. 2 receivers each way. Dart takes the snap, looking to throw. Going to check it down underneath, caught by Wandale, and Wandale Robinson will get those yards lost back, setting up a 3rd down and 9. Tim, you think Johnny Newton is a bust? No. No, he just plays a position that's not incredibly impactful. Unless you're like elite. The defensive tackles aren't a flashy position, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. 3 receivers to the left side. 3rd down and 9. Dart in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, pumping, looking, quick throw underneath. It'll be caught by Wandale, but nice job there by the Patriots defense. Number 44 there to sniff it out immediately on the wide receiver screen is Clavon Chasen. 4th and 7 here for the Giants, and they will kick it away. Here comes the kick by Gillen. Marcus Jones back to receive. Got 1 touchdown this season. Can do it again. There's the kick. It's going to be caught inside the 10. He's going to have room to run. Cuts towards the middle of the field. Now bounces to the left side. He has room. 1 man to beats the kicker. Slips it. Can he outrun him? Yes, he can. Marcus Jones all the way to the end zone. Is there any flags? No, there is not. And Marcus Jones with a 94-yard touchdown punt return puts the Patriots up 9-0 with 5:17 to go in the first quarter. Bang! Marcus Jones to the house. Great blocking in front of him as well. Didn't have to do a whole lot. Just had to get around Gillen there at the end. Beautifully done. Good blocking. Look at everybody. Had on a hat. And then he just absolutely turns on the Jets. Yelling, got a hand on him, but he couldn't bring him down. And the Patriots, here comes the extra point from Borregales. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-0. Patriots on top. I'm confused. We don't have to play the Patriots, but the Giants do. Yes, so when they added the 17th game to the season, how they do it is that 17th game, because it used to be really clean, right? The 17th makes it a little bit ugly. Sorry. So with that 17th game, so before the 17th game, it was really clean, right? You would play a division from the NFC, a division from the AFC, and then you'd play all your division opponents twice, and then you would play the other two divisions in your conference where you would match up with the where you matched up with the same in the division ranking last season. So if you were third place in your division and you're playing the NFC West, we would then play the NFC South's third place division and NFC North's third place division. With the 17th game, they use that same concept, except now it's a rotating AFC division. So the NFC East is playing the AFC East this year. So the Giants and the Patriots were both last a year ago in their divisions. So they play each other this year. Right? So it's tough. I mean, you're going to call the whole game or go to bed at when it's 312-0. Who knows? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But anyway, so like we're playing the AFC East. So who would we be playing out of the AFC East? We were in second place. We played the Dolphins. Right? Eagles play the Bills, and the Cowboys would have played the Jets. Yeah, the Eagles, did they already play each other, or have they not played each other yet? Yeah, they play them in between our two games in week 17. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, they play in week 17. That's why if we won yesterday, we could really have a shot at winning the NFC East. Crazy how fast a good coach can turn things around. I mean, who knows? And then next year, maybe they've had a very easy schedule. A very easy schedule. And so who knows? We'll see what they can do next year, but hopefully they continue to build off of it. All right, and the shotgun takes the snap, handoff up the middle, little hesitation step, but he's going to get tackled after a gain of 2 was Tyrone Tracy. Number 48 in on the tackle for the Patriots is Jelani Tavai. You have to have a degree in analytics to figure out how the schedule out. Yeah. I bet before too long it'll be a 18 games. Yep. Very true. That's going to be a false start. Both tight ends jump on the right side of that offensive line. So the Giants will move backwards here with 4:42 to go in the first quarter. That'd be funny if Bill Belichick pulled a Ron Rivera and demands a ring for setting the table for the Pats turnaround. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. In the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Their own 27-yard line. Takes a snap. Play action. Dart has to escape to his right, keeps his eyes downfield, and Dart will keep the football and run it himself, and he gets waylaid out of bounds. Oh, Runyon, not happy about that. Oh, Christian Ellis destroys Jackson Dart out of bounds, and I think it was Runyon. Let's see. No, it might have been John Michael Schmitz. Somebody came in and absolutely got a lick back. I'm not sure who it was. Let's see. Because Jackson Dart runs for the first down marker, and he gets just walloped here. Look at this. Ellis comes from the middle of the field. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! No, it was Theo Johnson defending his quarterback. Theo Johnson not liking what that was about. Yo, it's a very legal hit, but still, it's your quarterback. I respect Theo Johnson. You know, he doesn't like it. He comes up, waylays him. I mean, it's not good for the yards. Yeah, Theo Johnson definitely getting called for it. He's like, I don't care. Don't do that to my quarterback. Dart is at fault. He stayed in bounds. Oh, I hear you. Doesn't change the fact that, you know what? You hit my quarterback like that, and I'm hitting you. Said about lost Tim, but good things are to come after that performance last night. Yeah. Trey Hawkins III and Darius Rush, quarterback duo of the future, maybe. So 4:10 to go here in the first quarter, 3rd and 16. Man in motion is Theo Johnson, left to right, 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, quick throw over the middle, and it's going to be tipped up in the air and incomplete. And it's now 4th and 16 for the Giants, and they will have to punt it away again. Do we have any in-house solutions, i.e. practice squad? At what? Corner? Probably not. Here comes the kick from Gillen. Will Marcus Jones do it again back to back? There's the punt from Gillen. It's a live drive, and he's going to have another chance to return it. Here comes Jones. Jones running straight ahead, and this time he will not get loose. Decent field position here for the Patriots, though. At their own 39-yard line, that is where they'll start this next drive here with 3:38 to go in the first quarter. Yeah, how'd it go? What, no flag for late hit out of bounds? It wasn't a late hit, that's why. You don't fire a coach when you have a rookie quarterback? Patriots did it. I want to see Robert McDaniels. Who? Who? 43 of you in the chat. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Please do. Subscribe if you're new. I mean, mid-season. Gotcha. I guess you're hating on the Giants for doing that, because they definitely did that themselves. Mm-hmm. Think Dan Cliff and AP should be on the hot seat next year? Uh, Next year? I mean, that's fine. Next year, I mean, if you have another season like this, then yeah. I mean, obviously, when you have a whatever we are, 3-8 right now, 3-9. What's our record right now? It's not good. Whatever our record is, it's not good, obviously. And if we have that back to back, then yeah, I mean, you have to have some sort of stand. I mean, if you guys follow me, though, I don't really blame them too much for this season. I just think we have a lot of lack of talent and injuries going on this year, unfortunately. But we're competing where we can and see what the future holds. Lane Kiffin will have LSU competing for a natty next year. I don't think he deserved the hate he got. Well, oh, wait, here we go. Quick snap by the Patriots. Throws it to the outside and turns up field is Kayshon Boutte, which Kayshon Boutte came from LSU, I believe. So speaking of LSU. But the problem with what happened with Lane Kiffin is that a lot of people don't understand that he wanted to continue to coach, and they think he like, left them hanging. Like, in the middle of a run, they're just like, he's like, yeah, screw you guys. I don't feel like coaching you guys. I'm going to go to my new spot, right? But it's actually the athletic director of Ole Miss that got a little upset and decided, yeah, no, you're not coaching here anymore. Here we go. Hand off to the right side is Henderson. Henderson turns up field and dives ahead for a nice gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up here for the Patriots. What's up, big boy? Hi. Hi. You say good night to mama. You don't say good night to dada. Love you. All right, 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Single back formation. Couple of tight ends on the left side. Takes the snap. And Drake May will QB sneak it right up the middle for a first down. It will continue the drive. All right, single back formation. Henderson, the running back. Drake May under center, takes the snap, play action. Looking to throw, pumping, now going to the end zone, takes the start, going deep, and Hunter Henry makes the grab and trying to fight forward, and he's going to get tackled down inside the 5. Another 1st and goal here for the Patriots, and they're looking to take a 17-0 lead here in this first quarter with 1.5 minutes to go. Here we go. Can I interest you in Jalen Darden, 5'8"? Actually, decent speed, insane vertical. His highlights looking nuts. Is that a receiver? Then no. I don't want a 5'8" receiver. Unless he's like a 6th round pick. Don't blame little Jimmy for not wanting to be seen this season. Yeah. Takes the snap, looking to throw, floats it into the end zone, and right in the breadbasket to Kayshon Boutte. And he's in the end zone, and the Patriots are now up 16-0, pending an extra point. The Patriots just absolutely taking it to the Giants right now. Can the Giants do anything to make this a ball game? Beautiful throw by Drake May. Drops it right in the breadbasket. Here we go. Do you think we gave up on Bill too soon? I don't think it's necessarily a hate on Bill. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. I just think they are appreciative of what Chris Rodriguez has been doing so far, which he's been playing well. He was a 4th round pick. Yeah, his name sounded familiar. I thought you were talking about a guy that's getting drafted next season. But yeah, so he got drafted this year. Did he get drafted by the Patriots? Why does that name sound so familiar? Who did he go to? He a running back? That name sounds familiar. Giants tanking. I just think the Giants are in a position where they can't really control whether they're taking or not. All right, how many more points do I need from May here? Okay, I only need 6 more points. That's it. 6 measly points and I win. And 1 more touchdown from Drake May and I'm good. He was drafted back in 2021. Who's he play for right now? I don't think I want him. I'm good on Jalen Dart. You gonna go make a bottle or something? Is it up here already? I mean, what could the Giants be tanking for? They have the pieces. Well, what somebody said earlier, they want to get a top pick and maybe trade out. So you can add even more potential capital to build off of. I mean, if Jackson Dart is their future of their quarterback position, then yeah, the Giants are actually a really, really good place to potentially coach. Asante Samuel Jr. is interesting. I think he has an injury, though. You're fine, Guy King. You can do it. You can. The only comments I don't like are people that are not genuine. That's the only ones I don't like. Asante Samuel's on the Steelers now. God. Is he playing healthy or is he still like on IR and they're like waiting for him to come back? I thought he had like a serious injury. There's the kick from Borregales. Going to be caught at the 4-yard line. Here comes the return here for the Giants. Straight through the middle, has a lane, bounces off a tackler, still going, and he's tackled at about the 38-yard line. Giants need to do something here offensively. This is getting out of hand. 17-0 already. Very early. He's playing? All right, good. Good for him. I liked him coming out. Where did he go? Florida State? I remember, or is it Florida State he went to, or Ohio State? In the shotgun, Wan'Dale Robinson motions right to left, takes the snap, hand off to the right side, now cuts up the middle, not much there at all. He gets stuffed, is Singletary. So yeah, this is getting out of hand. This is getting ugly. This is getting ugly for the Giants. 37 seconds remaining in the quarter, so this could be the final play of the quarter here. I'm still not super excited about Treylon Burks. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, cuts up the middle of Singletary, and Singletary will fall forward for a gain of 6, and that should bring us to the end of the quarter. Giants will have the ball now down 17-0, and they do something with it. Let's pull up Weddle. Who do we want to start with? We had the first touchdown was Marcus Jones. I think he's actually technically a defensive player, so that doesn't work. The other touchdown was Butte. Go with Keyshawn. Keyshawn Butte. All right, we're not in the AFC. We're in the NFC. You're 6', 6'1", a low number, older than 24. The NFC. Low number. It could be Brown. AJ Brown. Okay. Oh, wait. Why did I think he was even a lower? Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I thought he was like number 1, but no, he's number 11. Okay. So we're. Oh, wow. We're even older than that. Interesting. Is that Cup? I think Cup wears number 10, actually. Try it. He wears number 10. Okay, we are in the NFC West, which is interesting. And we are not 30, so we're 31-year-old receiver in the NFC West. Cardinals, the Rams, Adams? Adams wearing 17? He switches number up. He is still wearing 17. Not him. Okay. So we're either on the Cardinals or the Patriots. Cardinals or Patriots? Think of what receivers are over there. Only drawing a blank of like Marvin Harrison Jr. or Ayuk is too young, injured, so he's not going to be on this list. Who's the one they just went and got from the Patriots? I think he's too young. That doesn't even sound right. Jennings? How old is Jawan Jennings? He's only 28. Okay, so we are on San Francisco. So a low number on San Fran. Who is the one they got from the Patriots? And I'm completely drawing a blank on them. Hey, they just added him from free agency. Came to Washington to like take a snap, like to have a meeting with us. His name is completely escaped. I think that might be the guy though. I think I even have him on one of my. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. 3rd down and 3, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here, Singletary, and Singletary will push the pile for an easy first down as the Giants go across midfield. Bourne, that's who it is. Bourne. Kendrick Bourne. Oh, it's not him, though. Oh, he's only 30. Not him. All right, well, that's who I was thinking of, though, Kendrick Bourne. Who other older receivers they have? Single back formation. 2 receivers each way. Dart, changing the play at the line. And in motion to Bellinger from right to left. Trying to get him to jump, doesn't work. Getting reset, 7 seconds on the play clock. Now takes the snap, handoff up the middle here. A little shaking and baking, but not much there. Meets him right in the hole and fights forward for maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the Patriots. Who the heck is this? Let's see. Drawing a blank. So Robinson. Oh, I forgot they even have him. In the pistol formation with an offset I formation to the right. Tight end goes in motion left to right, takes a snap, keeping it is Singletary, who bounces it to the right side immediately, cuts it up, and gets maybe another yard. 3rd and 8 at the 45-yard line of the Patriots. But yeah, that's who it is. I always forget about Demarcus Robinson. To me, he is always on the he's always on the Rams. All right, 13:15 to go here in the second quarter and counting. A big 3rd and 8. Can they keep the drive moving? 3 receivers to the left side. He ends the field. Takes the snap, full-on blitz, floats it out there to the right side to his tight end, who goes up and mosses him. Does he hang on? No, he doesn't, but it looks like it will be a targeting call, though, that comes late on Hawkins, potentially, and this is going to be an automatic first down for the Giants. If it wasn't for the safety who comes in and knocks him out, head-to-head contact, yeah, that would have been a catch. But instead, it's a drop, but the penalty will give them the first down. Pretty good coverage by Woodson. Would have been even better offense by Johnson. But unfortunately, Hawkins comes in and uses his head to bat it away instead of just trying to knock it away with his hands. 12:55 to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 now for the Patriots. Could be for the Giants at New England's 30-yard line. If Steelers fire Mike Tomlin, should Commanders hire him as defensive coordinator? No. No. Three receivers to the left. Change of the play at the line. Empty backfield, takes a snap, blitz coming. Has to get rid of it immediately and does. Finds his man is Slayton, and Slayton screams through the defense, and Slayton dives into the end zone. And the Giants are on the board here early in the second quarter and an extra point away to getting this back to a 10-point game. A 30-yard touchdown reception from Dart to Slayton. I believe he got in. Let's double check it. I think he does. It's so close. Maybe he's an inch or two short. We'll see how precise they get. But it looks to me like he is right there. That corner of the football is on the line. It's so close. Because the problem is you really can't see the corner of the football. So, call on the field's a touchdown. I don't think you can overturn it. Great job there by Jackson Dart, facing the full-on blitz to get it out in stride quickly to his receiver to let him do the rest with his legs. And Darius Slayton turning on the Jets. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is a wobbly, ugly one, but it does go through. And it's now 17-7. Appreciate all 68 of you hanging out in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Here we go. So a touchdown here from Drake May, and I maintain being in the playoffs of my league with a bye week, right? And then I'm almost in a position where it doesn't matter. Actually, no. I think there's a guy that's tied with me with the same record. I think he's going to win. So if I lose and he wins, he will get the bye week. Don't want that to happen. One of those positions where I have like second most points, but then I keep losing anyway. It's annoying. I am in second place though. That's nice. Second most points being in second place, that doesn't always happen. But I wish I was, a couple more games ahead, so I didn't have to be sweating a bye week. Yeah, it'll be interesting in the playoffs. It'll all be dependent on my biggest threat, if you will, is the guy. He has a three-headed monster powerhouse with Josh Allen, Jonathan Taylor, and Devon A-Chain. He has all three of those guys, right? Just an absolute, they go crazy. So it'll be a matter of how well do they play that will determine what happens down the stretch. Where my team's much more spread out. I don't have necessarily killers like that, but they're still all very good. Apparently, Abdul Killer was benched for missing a team responsibility. I heard it was something even weirder than that. I don't want to say what the speculation was. Who's watching something? Headphones disconnect. Oh, a defensive coordinator wasn't technically fired, but they took away the play calling duties away from him. He's not fired as of now. We'll see what they do at the end of the year. I don't think he should be fired. Mm-hmm. Here goes the kick. To be caught at the 4-yard line, and here comes the return. To the left side, and he gets tackled only at about the 24, maybe 25, depending on the spot. And that is where the Patriots will start this next drive, currently up by 10 with 12.5 to play. Oh, he's gone, Tim? We'll see. All right, takes a snap. Quick throw out wide to the right. In the flat is Henderson, and Henderson will fall forward for a gain of about 5 or 6, depending on the spot. Second down and mid-range coming for the Patriots. Drake May so far 6 for 8, 76 yards and a touchdown. Looking very clean. He's about to be executed like Marie Antoinette. 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. 2 tight ends on the right. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Oh, Drake May goes wide right. And it will be a keeper wildcat formation for Stevenson. And he will get a gain of 4. Sets up 3rd down and 1 now. With just under 12 to play here in the second quarter. Drake May. Right. In the shotgun. Scanning the field. Oh, the Patriots wasted time out here. They don't like their setup here on 3rd and 1. Hate wasting a timeout, but they're up by 10, so hopefully it doesn't come back to bite them. To me, Wildcat is the more predictable play. Most predictable play ever, and I hate it, especially when we call it. Yeah. I mean, it is a very predictable play. Obviously, you're getting into a running back, very unlikely to throw the football. It's true. Do you think JD5 is going to play Sunday? I think so. Single back formation. Takes a snap, drops back, pumping. Drake May's going to keep it, and Drake May will get tackled. It looks like short of the first down marker. Now it's 4th and inches. What will the Patriots do? And I think they're going to have to settle for a punt. Abdul Carter with a big tackle there. Beautifully done. Who's the next team to try out Josh McDaniels as a head coach? They were just talking about, I think the Giants might be interested. Right? Here comes the punt from Olszewski. There's the kick. And not a very good punt at all. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Horrible punt. Yikes. That was terrible. And it's only going to get to about the 46-yard line. Horrible punt. So Jackson Dart and the Giants will get the ball back. And hey, they ain't dead yet. The first quarter was all about the Patriots. And so far, the second quarter, all about the Giants. That's the kind of character Abdul Carter has? That's sad to hear. So, what this guy just said is apparently he was sleeping through walkthroughs and purposely missed practice and was late to practices throughout the season. Dayball, the old head coach, let it slide since he was going to get fired anyway. Doesn't even sound right, to be honest with you. I don't know. Not a lot of good things being said about Abdul Carter, which is fortunate. He was a first-round pick out of Penn State, just top 3 pick. Some people said he was the best player in the draft. I was? Yes. Stupid stuff. (17-7). 10:38 to go in the second quarter. Giants will get the ball at their own 44-yard line. Trying to make this back to a one-possession game. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I see got 65 of you hanging out in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button. All right. Oof. Yeah, that Behringer just hit it directly off the right side. Jameis Winston. He's the one that eats W's. He's a big character. I just remember that my coach always told me. What did he say? I don't remember, but he just said work hard. 3 receivers to right. Pistol formation. Man in motion. Wan'Dale Robinson to the right side. Stays on there. 15 seconds to the play clock. Dart scanning the field. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side. Caught by Robinson. Robinson, a little shaking and baking. Will fight forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Patriots at their own 48-yard line. Competitive football should be the mantra for the rest of the season. Absolutely. Joe Carter sounds like a speed run Albert Ainsworth. Why he kept getting benched multiple games? Yikes. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And will fall forward for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Singletary. 3rd down and manageable here for the Giants at the Patriots 48-yard line now. 3rd and 2, they're calling it. 9.5 to go in the second quarter. Mike Kafka going to call here. In the shotgun, 2 running backs in the backfield. Wan'Dale Robinson in motion, takes a snap, handoff to Singletary, and Singletary runs straight ahead, directly through the defense for an easy 1st down. Gain of about 5, and move the chains. You looked up what you alluded to about him? Yeah, was it real? Or was that fake news? I saw it, I think, on a Facebook post. Could be fake. Wan'Dale Robinson in motion, left to right, takes a snap, handoff to the left side, cutting it up the middle. Singletary has room into the secondary, and he will get tripped up after a gain of about 13 or 14 yards. Oh, nice block there. Runyon. Single back formation at the 29-yard line. You'd have to go in the second quarter. And in motion's Bellinger, left to right. It's reset. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here. Nice jump cut, but good job there by the Patriots defense. Right there to catch him was number 92 for New England. That is 4th-round pick Joshua Farmer. In the right spot at the right time. Going to be tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10 now for the Giants. No, it was unfortunately from a parody account. Okay, so it was fake news when I said. Pistol formation. Takes a snap. Keeping it as Dart. Oh, Dart. Oh, and then he throws it forward. Yeah, that's illegal. Yeah, that's a flag. Okay, that's coming back. He didn't want to take a hit, so he threw a forward pass after all of his offensive linemen were downfield. Yeah, illegal man downfield. Everybody. But in my reality, that's what happened. That's what
exactly.
he said.
That's a better.
Yeah. All right. Two receivers each way. 2nd and 15. Scanning the field. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught and woof. Christian Gonzalez hits Wan'Dale Robinson immediately. And it's 3rd down and long coming up here for the Giants. Yeah, nice zone coverage. He just comes up and waylays him. Good job avoiding the head-to-head contact, hitting him in the back instead. Hey, Tim, everybody talking about Collinsworth calling Marcus Mariota. 3 receivers to the right. Looking at put a man in motion is Johnson from right to left. 2 receivers each way now. 2 seconds to the play clock. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Dart steps up, avoids the rush. Now throwing it to the end zone. And incomplete. Looking for Theo Johnson. A little bit too underthrown, unfortunately. Lets the defender getting back in there. And Theo Johnson frustrated with himself. He couldn't bring that football down. Tim's guy making plays. That's right. Well, that catch just lost me in fantasy. Ugh, sorry that. Thanks. Could you imagine if Hard Knocks got that on camera? Absolute cinema. So he was saying Mariota instead of Mariota. This from the left hash. The snap. Oh, he muffs it. Gillen pumps it, and oh no, he kicked the turf. Oh my gosh, Younghoe Koo. Oh my goodness, I think he was trying to dig to his home country. Look, he just kicks the dirt. Yeah. I mean, you're a professional kicker. I mean, that's impressive. That's impressive right there. Jackson Dart just said, oh my God. I mean, I think you should just go home. Put it and leave. I mean, that's impressive. And I actually like Younghoe Koo. I mean, Younghoe Koo, he was at one point one of the more accurate kickers in the entire NFL. And he has really fallen from grace as of recently. Brutal. So glad James isn't tall enough for this. Tall enough for what? All right, can I get a few more points out of Drake May? A few more points. Just one more touchdown, and then he can be sat for the rest of the day. I don't care. Toss the coup, oh no. Jackson Dart deserves it because he based his look off of Anakin in the Revenge of the Sith. Major character concern, I would say. I would say. Poor kicker. Have you ever had one of those Mondays, Tim? Yeah. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. You know it. And I'm glad mine's not televised. National TV. Susan said, poor kicker. Have you ever had one of those Mondays, Tim?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I certainly have had plenty of those Mondays. No, Tim, leave the jokes to Dr. Pig. Uh-oh, what I say? He was digging, man. All right, 6:22 to go in the second quarter. All right, three receivers bunch to the right side. May in the shotgun. Man in motion is Douglas from right to left. Now goes back to the right, fakes the handoff to him, and hands it off to Henderson. Henderson's got room to run, and Henderson will get a nice gain on first down, setting up for another first down, gain of 12. Theo Johnson very mad at himself that he couldn't bring that in. This is incredible. I mean, that's something special right there. I think they call that turf toe. Takes the snap, handoff to Henderson. Henderson bouncing it to the left side again, and he's got more room, and he's going to get a gain of 11. Another first down here for the Patriots. Me too, Tim. Me too. Yeah, talking about the Monday. Heck yeah. Single back formation. 3 tight ends on the right side. Under center. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And this time, nowhere to go. Loses a yard on the play is Newbin. That comes in and makes a nice tackle. 5:07 to go here in the second quarter. Should turf be outlawed? According to everybody that plays, they say yes. Three receivers bunch to the right side. In the shotgun is May. 2nd and 11. Drake May on out the protections. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Gonna throw it on the move and has his man caught by Kayshawn. But I think this might be coming back with a hold. Yeah. Bradbury's going to get called for an offensive holding. 10-yard loss. 2nd and long now coming up for the Patriots. Yes, Antoinette, it's just a joke that Japan's on the exact opposite side of the world. You're just digging a hole through the earth, but it's okay. It's not a hate on Japan or anything like that. It's just a geography joke. It's just... That's all I'm saying. He was homesick. You know what I mean? 2 running backs in the backfield. Takes a snap, looking. Drake May steps up, throws to the left side, has his man caught. And Kayshawn this time will make the catch without a penalty. That's up 3rd down and about 8. Okay. There's no hate in my heart. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 8. Can the Patriots keep this drive moving? 3 receivers to the right side. Scanning the field. Into the protection. Drake May takes a snap. 5-man rush. Steps up. Drake May going deep. Has a step. Going for it all. And he does make the catch. Does he stay in bounds? Kyle Williams into the end zone. They say yes. Touchdown, Patriots. Will this stand? Let's see. Was there any bobble? Caught. That looks pretty clean there. 1. And was his toe down originally? That does look like a clean catch. I think his toe was down on, there's 1. I think it's down right there. Yep, there's the drag. And he's in. What a beautiful throw by Drake May. And a great catch by Kyle Williams. Beautifully executed. And the Patriots go back up 16, pending an extra point. That will give me the fantasy W. Love to see it. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. It's now 24-7. 3:29 to go in the second quarter, and the Giants will have their work cut out for them. What do you think about the cornerback Tariq Woolen? One time Seahawks were shopping him, but injuries forced the Seahawks to keep him. He's my UTSA Roadrunner. If Is he a free agent this year? He has been in Seattle for a little bit. I know he was a later round pick, but he's played very, very well for them while he's over there. So if he becomes a free agent and we can scoop him up, I would love that. Replacement of Lattimore. What edge rusher do you want us to get? I haven't looked. I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea. Refs have to invoke the mercy rule. The Giants are getting curb stomped. Could get ugly. Hopefully Abdul Carter help this team during halftime. We shouldn't lose the Vikings with Max or even JJ at QB. True. Hopefully not. Same time, it is what it is. This game is getting out of hand very fast. Yeah, I mean, the Giants offense has to do something because defensively, they're not stopping this Patriots offense at all. Then we better watch the whole thing. Well, I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. I wanted you to suffer with us. Comes the kick. He caught at the 6-yard line. Here comes the return. Towards the middle of the field. Oh my gosh, the ball comes out. Is he okay? Oh, that's concussion protocol. And they're going to say down by contact. Is that true? Is that true? It's a head-to-head collision, and that ball's out. He's out. Oh, no. That's scary. Yikes. I mean, that ball's clearly out. Yeah. Ellis, the one that hit the quarterback earlier, now knocks out the kick returner. Yikes. I mean, is that reviewable, though? Dude, they knocked the paint off his... Look at his helmet. The paint's gone. Good grief, that's a hit. Wow. And it's New England's football. They do overturn it, and the Patriots get it back. And now this is getting ugly. Wow, what a hit. Force the fumble, and he's going to the blue tent, if not just straight to the locker room. The paint got knocked off his helmet. Jeez. Now the Patriots get the ball back after that one with 3:23 to go in the second quarter, and they're looking to extend their lead. Here we go. 2 running backs in the backfield with Drake May at the 27-yard line of the Giants. Takes the snap, play action, looking, stepping up, avoids it, throws on the move, and has his man is Mac Holland. with great hands on that one. Gain of 11, move the chains. Under 3 minutes to play now in the second quarter. Big Tim Suffer makes Pig feel almost human. Yeah, there you go. Going deep, right? All right, here we go. Just if he can make his picks, all the free agents I'll bring back. Yep, I don't hate all those names. All right, here we go. Takes the snap, fakes the screen, handoff up the middle of Stevenson, and Stevenson will fight forward for a gain of 4. So that's up 2nd and 6 now. It'll be the Patriots' 10th win in a row. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? All right, that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning here in New England. So the Patriots 24, the Giants 7, and the Patriots already back in the red zone with a 2nd and 6. Yikes. I believe the Patriots... Actually, the Giants get the ball first? No. The Patriots got it first and Giants will get it coming out of halftime. That's good to know. Like, I'm not ready to, give, like, Treylon Burks, like, a contract or something. Like, I mean, I don't think he's, like, that level. Like, that catch was phenomenal, right? I love the catch. But at the same time, like, it's not, like, a crazy impossible catch, though. Like, I love the catch. It was exciting, and it's a great highlight. But I think a lot of receivers can do that one-handed catch, to be honest. If given the ball placement, where it was, and everything like that. I want to bring back Chris Paul, too. Chris Paul's played well. Wizards beat the Bucks? Wow. Oh, yeah, I had scooped up a Bucks player. Looks like there was a lot of points, so I'm hoping that he played well. Oh, yeah, he did. Whoo! I picked up Porter. Porter dropped 30 points. Nice. What? Again, there's one big problem about the fantasy basketball, all right? And that is you just have no clue who's going to play week in and week out. You have no idea. Like, every game. It's ridiculous. Like, the amount of times I picked up a player off the waiver wire, the free agency, and then there's no listing that he's hurt or why he's not going to play, and then like an hour before tip he's not playing. And what's annoying is that you only get so many pickups in fantasy basketball per week. You only get like 6 or 7 pickups for the week. So I wasted a pickup like trying to fill a spot on my roster, and then he doesn't even play. It's happened to me already like 6 or 7 times. It's crazy. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each way. Scanning the field. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Quick throw underneath. It'll be caught, and Stevenson will make the quick catch, but only go for 1. Sets up 3rd down and 5 now. Nice tackle there by number 46 for the Giants is Zaire Barnes. Playing for the hurt Flanagan Flowers. I feel like our O-line has actually been a bright spot this season. I agree. What are your thoughts about fantasy golf? I haven't tried fantasy golf, but that doesn't sound fun. Like, I don't know, maybe. Thing is, though, is like, when do you pick up I don't know. I guess it could be okay. In the shotgun is May. May receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Four-man rush. Steps up. Throws it to the left side and incomplete. And Hunter Henry couldn't bring it in. And the Patriots will have to settle for a field goal here to make it a 20-point game. So the Giants, after the turnover on the return, will hang on. Will we get to see Jameis Winston in the second half? I'm for it. What if we see a Jameis Winston insane comeback? That'd be funny. Has been his bust pick? Because why is Yankoff and Bates getting reps that we could give Ben? I mean, Ben is getting reps, but I mean, yeah, obviously Ben has not lived up to a second-round pick. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Now 27-7. Patriots on top with 1:48 to go in the second quarter. Giants need to get the points on the board before halftime for a chance to double up. All right, here we go. Ben and Newton are wasted second-round picks. I don't think Newton is. I mean, Newton's playing a ton. Like, yeah, he doesn't start, but he still plays a bunch. And here we go. Here's the kick, and it's going to be caught at the 7. Returning towards the middle of the field, and it runs into the back of his own player to fight through to get to the 31-yard line. The Giants. All right, here we go. In the shotgun, 2 running backs in the backfield. Takes the snap. Darts looking. Quick throw over to the right side and nearly intercepted. Number 7 for the Patriots, running the route for him underneath, which was Carlton Davis, the former Buccaneer. Beautifully done, covering a tight end there. And yeah, that's just easy money. Wow, he should have had that interception. Oof. He would love to have that one back. Yikes, that thing just bounced off his hands. All right, 2 receivers each way now. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Dart looking, quick throw to the right side. It'll be caught, and Theo Johnson will make the grab this time. And it's Craig Woodson on the quick tackle. He has a forced fumble this year, I think. He's got, what, 2 sacks out of the D-tackle position in rotation? It's fine. Like, I mean, he's not a flashy position. The defensive tackle position is not really a... 3 receivers to the left. In the shotgun here. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Dart looking. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Now throws it on the move. And he completes the pass as he's getting tackled. And now it's going to be 4th and inches. Down by 20. They're in their own territory. Do they get aggressive here? I would. Good catch there. All right. New England will call timeout here. Minute and 13 seconds. 4th and 1. I believe the Giants should have to go for it. Wow, look at this pass. That's insane. It's going to be really sad if we lose the Giants in 2 weeks, how bad they are. I'm going against Nikola Jokic today. I had a triple shake. So a good fantasy score. Hold on, I'm going to come back to that. That's insane. 4th and 1. Single back formation. They're going for it at their own 40. Singletary the running back. Changing the call here. All right, let's see. 1 second on the play clock. Do they call timeout or do they throw the flag? So they try to get him to jump off sides. It doesn't work. 1:13 to go. They're going to have to be forced to punt. I would have gone for it. But here we are. All right, here comes the kick. Marcus Jones back to receive again. Gillen, there's the kick. Back to receive, fair catch going to be called at the 23, 24-ish yard line by Jones. So that is where the Patriots will start this next drive if they can't get points on the board before halftime. Okay, just a good score in fantasy basketball is around like 40 points a game, right? Like that's solid. If you're really good, you're averaging 50 to 60 points a game. But you know, if somebody gets 40 points a game, I'm happy. Nikola Jokic had 39.25 points, fantasy points, in the first quarter. He had 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists in a quarter. Takes a snap, quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught by Hollins for the quick snag at the 30. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage here. All right. Drake May, barking orders. They have 1 timeout, 50 seconds and counting. May takes the snap, looking to throw. Has good protection, steps up, throws over the middle of the field. Has his man, turns upfield is Douglas. He's going to get to their 45-yard line. 40 seconds and counting. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage again. Mike Vabel barking out orders. Drake May calling the play. Gets set, 2 receivers each way. May with 29, 28, 27. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Has to escape to his right. May throws on the move. Has a man wide open to Stevenson. Down the right sideline. And Stevenson will go out of bounds way downfield with 16 seconds remaining inside the red zone down to the 19. 16 seconds now with 1 timeout. The Patriots will have a couple of shots at the end zone here. Right. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. In motion, takes a snap, drops back, 4-man rush. Drake May stepping up, throws underneath. It'll be caught, turns upfield. A little shake and bake here by Douglas. And Douglas will get a gain of 8, and they're going to use their final timeout with... Oh, no. Okay, so they will wait to use their timeout with 2 seconds left now. Borregales will come back onto the field. Make it a 23-point game. 30-7 potentially here in the first half. Don't know why they keep throwing 50-50 balls to Lane. Yeah, it's not ideal. I wish he would come down with them, but he hasn't been. All right, here we go. From the left hash, 28-yard attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Now 30-7. Patriots on top. And that will bring us to halftime. Take a look at the halftime stats here. All right, Jackson Dart, 8 for 11, 67 yards and a touchdown. Drake May, 16 for 20, 208 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both quarterbacks sacked 1 time. Leading rusher in the game right now is Devin Singletary with 9 carries, 40 yards. Ramondre Stevenson has 6 carries for 36 yards. Receiving-wise, leading receiver in the game is Hunter Henry with 2 catches and 45 yards. Leading receiver for the Giants is Darius Slayton with 2 catches, 41 yards, and he has the lone touchdown for the team. Touchdowns for the Patriots, you had Kyle Williams with a 33-yard grab, his only catch of the day, and Keyshawn Butte for 3 catches, 26 yards, and a touchdown. The other touchdown comes from a 94-yard touchdown punt return from Marcus Jones. Leading tackler in the game so far is Christian Ellis with 7 tackles, and he also had a tackle on the special teams play that forced a fumble from Gunnar Ozulski and knocked him out of the game with a concussion. Leading tackler for the Giants right now is Paulson Adebo with 6. It's never a good thing when one of your starting corners is leading your team in tackles. Sacks, you have Harold Landry with the 1 sack for the Patriots. And Abdul Carter had the sack for the Giants. Kicking wise, you have Andy Borregales with 3 for 3 on field goals, 3 for 3 on extra points. Younghoe Koo, 1 for 1 on extra point. They don't count it as a missed field goal, even though he kicked the dirt. It was so bad it doesn't even count as a stat, which is hilarious. All right, first downs, you have 13-6 in favor of New England. Patriots now 3 for 6 on third downs. Giants 2 for 6 and 0 for 1 on fourth down. Total yards of offense, you have 270 to 104 in favor of New England. Penalties, 2 penalties, 25 yards against the Patriots, and 4 penalties, 30 yards against the Giants. Time of possession is 16:07 to 13:53 in favor of New England. So this is a straight up beatdown coming from the New England Patriots. And here we go. Baseball. Not baseball. All right, here we go. Immaculate grid. So we have across the top the Falcons, a first-round draft pick, 1,000-yard rushing season. Interesting. The first one that comes to my mind is Joseph Adai. I think he had 1,000 yards. There we go. That's a good one. Browns. I think Hillis had 1,000 yards, right? Pretty sure Peyton Hillis had 1,000 yards that year when he got the cover of Madden. There we go. Love to see that one. The Vikings, of course, you got AP. You have Dalvin Cook. Did Aaron Jones get 1,000 yards last year? That doesn't sound true, but I don't know for a fact. Let's see. Yep, there you go, Peyton Hillis. AFC North is struggling this year. Yeah, it is. Vikings. Let's see. What other running backs can I think of here? Adrian Peterson. Who is a running back in between him and Dalvin? Let's just go with one of the best to ever do it, you know? Just got to show respect to Peter. All right? Got to show respect. And he's wearing burgundy in his picture. Love to see that. He's here in the Commander's uni, showing it off. All right. First round picks. Thinking of Ryan Kelly is the first one that comes to my mind. Get an offensive lineman. Pretty sure he was there. Yep, 0.4%. Love to see it. The Browns' first round picks. Denzel Ward, Miles Garrett, of course. Oh, who was that receiver? Coleman? Was it Corey Coleman? Yeah, Corey Coleman. There you go. Corey Coleman. The Vikings, I believe Percy Harvin was a first round pick. Um, Christian Darrisaw, of course. The first Joe Flacco for the Browns first round pick. I think it's got to be by the team. Player must have played a game in the NFL when paired with a team. Player may have been drafted. Oh, okay. It could have been somebody else. You're right. Oh, in that case, hold on. We can do another team that drafted a team in the player in the first round. That's interesting. First round picks that have played for the Vikings. Was Stephon Gilmore a first round pick? Do Matt Khalil for the Vikings first round? Nice. Oh, you know what would have another been a good one? What's his name? Riley Reef, offensive lineman. He was a first round. I believe he was a first round pick for the Lions, and he also played for the Vikings. All right. Anyway, Falcons. Falcons. Okay, Matt Ryan is the obvious choice here, right? Matt Ryan. Hmm. Yep, let's just go with Matt Ryan, because why not? Matt Ryan. So Matt Ryan could have gone here. I think about it further. The Falcons and the Vikings. Huh. Wasn't that wasn't that a kicker? Falcons and Falcons and the Hooper for the Browns, right? Hayden Hurst also played for them. Did Hayden Hurst play for the Browns as well? Austin Hooper. Did he go play for the Browns? Which tight end played for them? Was Hooper playing for both? All right, good pull. Good pull. There we go. All right. And then the Falcons and Vikings. Falcons and Vikings. Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Would Jeff George have worked? I don't know. The GOAT. Yeah, Hooper went to the Browns. That's why we signed Logan Thomas. We wanted Hooper, but they wanted too much money. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar for sure. Well, there you go. Not a bad score. 190 is not terrible for our standards over here. We've definitely been known to do much worse. You actually completed it, so that's good. True. Yeah, true. The last few times it's been bad. Haven't even completed it. Some of my guesses did not pan out. Like the Corey Coleman one, I feel like that would not have worked the last couple of times. Right? Joseph Adai, like in the last few, it's like he wouldn't have had actually 1,000 yards rushing or something like that. Did Marlon Mack ever have 1,000 yards? Marlon Mack would have had. Want us to win out. I want play spoiler. Keep Dallas out of the playoffs. So they can't get like the. I want Dallas to make the playoffs instead of the Eagles. I know that's kind of an unpopular opinion in our circles, but because everybody hates Dallas. But I like the fact that nobody's won our division back to back. I kind of want to keep it going that way. I'm certainly just glad I'm winning my fantasy matchup. That's huge for me. And then it's going to be me versus the number one seed. I think that my Google Chrome got like um got a little, I don't even know, a virus or something. It wasn't a virus because I scanned my computer and it wasn't a virus, but it got something weird in it, like for Google Chrome specifically, and it was like crashing some stuff. So I got rid of all the cookies and cache and everything, so I had to log out. Probably one of these freaking website I went on trying to watch a game. It's ridiculous. Don't go to the dark side and side with Dallas. Well, I don't want them to win the Super Bowl. There's the catch into the end zone. Straight ahead is Singletary, and Singletary will fall forward to the 29-yard line, where the Giants will start this second half. I mean, I could argue with you guys and say, oh my gosh, you guys are rooting for the Eagles. Why would you root for the Eagles? farther Dallas goes, the more expensive to bring back all their high-priced players. There you go. Now you're thinking. All right, pistol formation here for Dart. Three receivers to the left, takes a snap, rolling to his left immediately, throws on the move, has his man, is Robinson, turns upfield for a gain of 8. Sets up 2nd and 2. All right, 14.5 to go. Single back formation. And in motion. Slayton. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Straight ahead is Singletary. And he pushes the pile. Still going. And that'll be a first down for the Giants. Actually, I think it was Tracy on the carry. Tracy. Not. All right. 3 receivers to the left again. Jackson Dart in the shotgun with 13:50 to go in the third quarter. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking. Going to his left. Going deep. Floating it out there. And it's caught by Theo Johnson, who goes up and makes the catch this time. And the Giants will continue to move the football. Will we see an insane comeback of Bruin? Let's see it. All right, they're going to shift here. The Giants into the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side. Empty backfield set now. Dart changing the protection at the line. Ellis changing the call on defense. 2, 1. Takes a snap. Dart looking. Quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught. And Wan'Dale Robinson will get tackled at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. They booed Santa that time? Exactly. You don't know what it's like for Washington fans here in Texas? Fair enough. Here we go. Single back formation. Reload, says Jackson Dart. Try to get a jump. Doesn't work. Takes the snap. Handoff. To the right side is Singletary, and Singletary will fall forward for a gain of about 5 or 6. They're down and manageable here for the Giants. They're in field goal range. Younghoe Koo here if they want to give him another opportunity. But currently they're down 23. So 3 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions will get them a tie game. All right, Dart in the shotgun. He ends the field. 3 receivers to the left. And in motion. Out of the backfield. Gonna swing it to Tracy. Tracy cannot slip the tackle. And it's Carlton Davis coming up with a big tackle there. Losing yards on the play. And now what will the Giants decide to do on 4th and 6? All right, it looks like the Giants will keep the offense out there. It would be a 56-yard attempt if they so chose. They won't take it here in a cold, windy night in New England. Here we go. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Feels like this is where the game comes down to. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Dart has good protection, though. Throws over the right side and too high for Theo Johnson. And no flags on the play. Mapu was in on the coverage. And the Patriots will take over on downs now. Here we go. Don't root for any of them, yeah. I'm not happy about all the Dallas fans back in D.C. enjoying the collection of Washington fans down here in East Georgia. Yeah, I mean, I understand, guys. I'm not, like, some huge Dallas supporter. I just like the fact that our division is like super competitive. It's the ultimate competitive division. You have a new winner year in and year out every year. So if the Giants can keep, I mean, if the Cowboys can keep that going, I'm for it. Then get knocked out first round of the playoffs, and then the Commanders win it next year, and we keep it moving. $55 of you in the chat. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Okay. Then I'll just make coffee in the morning. Do you think Broncos will get 18 more sacks to break the Bears record? 18 more sacks. They are what? 10-2 now? 10-2. So that means they have 5 games left. 18 sacks sounds very doable. That's 4 sacks a game, just under 4 sacks a game. Sorry, just under 5 sacks a game? No, 4 sacks a game. So I would say yes. In 5 games they will get. Let me do. All right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Stevenson, who dives ahead for a gain of about 3 or 4. All right. In the shotgun, 3 receivers bunch to the left side. Takes the snap, play action, handoff up the middle, and nowhere to go this time. They blow it up with number 24 of the defense coming up, making a play, which is Dane Belton. Making the tackle for loss, sets up 3rd down and 7 now. Surprised their 2 edge rushers didn't really take over the game. Yeah, we played well. The offensive line played well, and we played well as a team, too. Obviously, their edge made the play of the games. Don't want to say they were completely irrelevant, but still, we played well. All right. In the shotgun, 3rd and 7, takes the snap. Looking to throw. Has to escape to his left side. May, he's going to keep it, runs it. And May will get the first down with his legs and keep the drive going. Drake May. Only his 2nd carry of the day. But both of those carries went for first downs. All right, 1st and 10, man in motion. Extra lineman, actually. Takes the snap, handoff to the right side. Trying to find the edges, Henderson, and Henderson will get tackled after a gain of 2. Holland and company in on the tackle. Barnes was his partner. Do you think we don't utilize Bill correctly, or does he not fully understand the NFL level of the game? 2nd and 8. Takes the snap. 4-man rush, has time, throws it to the left side, and finds his man is Douglas for another first down, move the chains. I mean, Bill's a 7th-round rookie. I mean, I know a lot of people are excited about Bill, but Bill is not like some elite premier running back. So, um, he's got a lot to learn, and that's okay. And we'll see if he can develop. All right, 7:45 and counting. Empty backfield set here. Hunter Henry goes in motion left to right, so 3 receivers to the right now. Here we go. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw to the left side. It will be caught. Is Kayshawn. Kayshawn in on the catch and sets up a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 at the Giants' 31. Broncos face Raiders, Packers, Jags, Chiefs, Chargers. Them getting 5 sacks a game does seem doable. There you go. 2nd and 1. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Henderson. Henderson straight ahead, and Henderson will not get the first down marker. There's Okereke in on the tackles. 3rd down and 1. Okereke. I like Okereke. Okereke. All right. I formation here for the Patriots on 3rd down and 1. Rick May. Clock wind. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle of Stevenson. And Stevenson gets the absolutely blown up. Yeah, the Giants defense was absolutely not getting beat on that particular play. So can the offense do anything here? Now Borregales will probably be coming back out. Oh, never mind. They're going to go for it? Okay. Never mind. They will not attempt a 54-yard field goal with Borregales. 2 receivers each way. Drake May in the shotgun. Man in motion here. Diggs takes a snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw to Diggs, and Diggs finds the opening in the zone, and that's another 1st down for the Patriots. Keep it moving. Drake May, 19 for 23, 235 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just completely being the field general out here, commanding the offense, marching them down the field. Beautifully done. Myles Garrett needs 4 more sacks to break the sack record in a season. Oof, pretty good. 3 receivers bunch to the right side. Stevenson, the running back, takes a snap, pitch play to the right. Trying to find the edge, and he's going to get hit again in the backfield as Okereke, but he doesn't go down, but he still gets pushed out of bounds for a loss. 2nd down and long coming up here for the Patriots. The Giants really trying to attack the run game. So the Patriots probably going to have to start going to the air a little bit again. We'll see. But they're keeping him true by still using the run game. So I do appreciate that. Four and a half to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. 4-man rush. Has time. Going deep and incomplete. Trying to give Kayshawn Bote an opportunity. Who's the defensive rookie of the year this year? Who do they have over there? Carson Schweigsinger. Interesting. 2nd round pick. Takes the snap. Looking. Has time. Throws it underneath. It'll be bobbled, but then caught by Henderson. And now it'll bring up 4th down and 7 or 8. Oh, are they going to say incomplete? Wow, it's incomplete. He does not get possession of it before he steps out of bounds. Man, that was a bobble for about 15 yards. Bobble, 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 bobble. Oh, yeah, look at that. He didn't even catch it. Nice play by Drew Phillips, punching it out. Now it's 4th and 11. Bora Gallus comes in for the field goal attempt. 4:13 to go in the third quarter. Snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide left. So it stays a 23-point game. So 3 touchdowns and 2-point conversions will still do it for the Giants. Can the offense get moving at all? Hmm. All right, here we go. Single back formation. Man in motion is Bellinger. Into the I formation. Takes a snap. Hand off to the left side. Straight ahead. And he's going to push the pile. Is Tyrone Tracy. 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Giants. That has been 100% with the Niners with field goals and extra points. Yep, sounds about right. Single back formation. Wando in motion, takes a snap, play action. Dart looking, has time, steps up, avoids it, and Dart will dive for the first down marker and get it. 1st and 10 now coming for the Giants. Ugh, I feel like I'm behind. Gonna if that helps. I feel like I was not this far behind ESPN before. All right, 2nd and 3. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here, straight ahead, big gap in the middle. And Tyrone Tracy with a nice run. Looks like Patriots softening up that box to make sure everything stays in front of them. Make the Giants be perfect for a long, sustained drive. to end up with points. Very smart considering they are up 3 touchdowns. Go back formation. Dart goes under center. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here is Tracy. Tracy into the second level again, and he's going to get a nice gain of 9 yards. That's up second down and a long 1, it looks like, coming up for the Giants. All right, they hurry up to the line again. They're up to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 1. And the refs will stop the clock here. Oh, there's an injured New England player or something? Something about a helmet issue, I guess? Number 51 for the Patriots is Jack Gibbons getting his helmet looked at. All right. Single back formation. Refs, again, are making sure everything's right. Okay. So now the clock started. Set up under center. In 18 takes the snap, handoff up the middle, straight ahead, and another first down here for Tracy. All right, single back formation. Takes the snap, handoff to the left side, and not a whole lot of room this time. Trips forward for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 now, coming up for the Giants. There's 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. This could be the final play of the third quarter. Let's see. Trying him to jump now, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here, and will dive forward for the 21-yard line, and that will be the end of the quarter. Patriots 30, Giants 7. Giants trying to get into the end zone here to bring it to a 2-score game. All right, let's hop into this one, and let's go with who do we want to go with? Let's go with Ellis. He had that big. He was Christian Ellis. Yeah, Christian Ellis had that big hit for the fumble. All right, we are a linebacker. We're 27 or 28 years old, a lower number than 53. We are in the NFC. Very interesting. NFC. Thinking. And we're only 6'2", so it's not Sweat. Let's see. 6'2" linebacker. The NFC at around 27 or 28 years old. Luvu? Luvu's 6'3". Okay. He's also 29. I thought he'd been 28. All right. Nonetheless, okay. We're not in the NFC East, so NFC North. How old is like Jack Campbell? No, Campbell's tall. That's 6. Linebacker that kind of jumps out at me. See North. Taking. It's definitely tough here. young. Probably listed as a linebacker, and he's tall. God. Hmm. No, I don't know. Let's just go with a name just to keep it going. Jared Verse. I know it's too tall. All right, we are in the NFC West. That helps. That certainly helps. Even Collins is too tall for the Cardinals. Seahawks? And all the linebackers are drawing a complete blank on. But here we go. In the shotgun. All right, they're going to go into the Wildcat formation with Singletary. Takes a snap. And then they're going to fake the pitch. Here goes the end around. He's got room into the second level. And he follows his blocks into the end zone. And the Giants punch it in to bring it back to a 17-point game. And they will go for two now. Because it's either they need 3 scores if they fail, or they know that they can then go for another 2-point conversion. I like to go for this now. Find out if you have a 3-score game or if you're in a 2-score game. All right. Here goes the go for 2. Josh Allen is Cam Newton 2.0. It's not a terrible take. 2 receivers each way. And in motion is Theo Johnson. Stays on the right side. Takes the snap. Going to his left. Now he turns back to his right. Now goes back to his left. Now goes back to his right. Zigzagging around. Has to look for somebody. Throws it into the end zone. And it's caught. Darius Slayton getting open for his quarterback. Jackson Dart doing enough to buy time. And there's the 2-point conversion completed. It's now 30-15. Can the Giants defense get the ball back? Here we go. It's going to get a little interesting potentially here in the fourth quarter. $14.54 in the fourth quarter. Here we go. What if we have this crazy fourth quarter comeback? A 23-point comeback in the fourth quarter? That'd be fun. Helps the Commanders move up the board too. That would be nuts if they came back, right? Would be. They have a Monster World game. All right, here we go. There's the kick. It will be caught at the 6-yard line. Williams slips the first tackle, and he will get to the 23-yard line. So good special teams play here by the Giants. Game is over. Let's see, Will. See if the Patriots can put this game away. Tim, what do you want for Christmas? First and 10. Takes the snap, handoff, play action rather. Roll into his right side, gets it to Hunter Henry, who's got wide open down the right sideline. And Okereke will knock him out of bounds, but not until after a gain of 20 on the play. Good moving. Yeah, Hunter Henry has 3 catches, 65 yards. Last week, he had 30-plus fantasy points. Ridiculous. All right, 14-15 to go in the fourth quarter. Drake May under center, I formation. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle here. Trying to bounce it outside, and not a whole lot of room there. Get maybe a gain of a few. What do I want for Christmas? I don't know. My family to be happy. Single back formation. 8. Bonus from work. Takes a snap. Handoff. Nope. Play action. Gonna throw it, check it down here to Henderson. Henderson with a shake and bake. And Henderson will get another first down here for the Patriots. And that's going to put them across midfield with a 12-yard gain now to the Giants' 43-yard line. Giants defense needs to get off the field right here, right now. Two running backs in the backfield here with May in the shotgun. The 43-yard line takes a snap. Delayed handoff up the middle here is Henderson. Henderson will only get a gain of a couple on this one. Back down at 8 now, coming up for the Patriots at the 41-yard line. To prevent a field goal here. Still plenty of time left. If they prevent a field goal here, we can get a 1-score possession game. All right, 2 receivers each way. Man in motion. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, steps up, and he's going to have to get a sack. All right, Drake May goes down, and here come the Giants now with a 3rd and 12. Uh-oh, Mike Vrabel getting a little frustrated. Here we go. Look at him. Look at those eyebrows there from Mike Vrabel. Frustrated. 3 receivers to the right. In this shotgun from Drake May. May takes the snap. Looking, quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught by Stevenson. Stevenson will get tackled out of bounds, and that's going to be 4th and about 7 or so. 4th and 8 maybe at the 41-yard line. What will the Patriots do? It is long. Will they try to pin them back deep? All right, the Giants defense does what they need to do. All right, 4th and 8. Also, Troy Aikman not understanding going for 2 here. I don't know why it's this hard to understand, to be honest, especially for a guy like Troy Aikman that's played the game for a long time. Here we are. All right. And they will let the clock go to 0. They're okay with taking the 5-yard penalty. And if I was the Giants, I would accept this penalty because to make sure it's a 4th 13 instead of a 4th and 8 in case they get frisky and go for it. And 52 to go on the 4th. Comes the punt. There's the snap. There's the kick, nearly blocked. And fair catch is going to be called at the 14-yard line by Holland. So that is where the Giants will start this next drive by 15. But yeah, Troy Aikman's like, well, you got to get it to a 2.2 possession game first. Why? Whether you get it to a 2-point conversion later or now, you need one either way you slice it. If you go for one now, you understand what you need in the future, right? Like if you fail now, okay, now I know I need a field goal, right? Now I can play accordingly. I need to, and my other drives, I need to play with more up tempo. Maybe even settle for a field goal early enough. If I get into like a 4th and long situation, now I know I can go for the field goal. If I don't know I need the field goal, right? If I don't ever fail the 2-point conversion, now I'm going to probably go for it on these 4th and 12 situations. So it makes it more information allows for better decision making, right? And that's what it does for you when you go for 2 early. It gives you more information. Not an overly complicated concept. Here's another random hypothetical I saw online today, and it was so there's 2 buttons, red button and a blue button. If you press the blue button, or let's say everybody has to press a button in the whole world. If more people pick the blue button, over 50% pick the blue button, everybody lives. If more people pick the red button, everybody that picked the red button lives, and everybody that picked the blue button dies. Which button would you press? And it's a very simple proposition actually, but it's the way it's worded makes you feel like you want to hit the blue button, but in reality, everybody should just hit the red button because then everybody lives. The interesting hypothetical. What's your grade on Josh Connolly Jr. so far? Was he worth the first round pick? A lot of people were hating on him early. I think he's a fine pick. I think he's developing, and I'm happy with Josh Connolly. High formation, trying to put a man in motion. Finally, he goes in motion left to right. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and he's going to get blown up immediately. Was Anthony Jennings for a 3-yard loss. So, or 2-yard loss, they say. So, 2nd and 12. And 25 to go in the 4th. Uh-oh. Giants, Tyrone Tracy injured on the play. But he's all right. 28 to go. Second and 12, injured player. Jackson Dart, do it. Jackson Dart, man. Only 99 yards in the fourth quarter. He is 13 for 17, though. %79% of you. Patriots, not a shocker. See at the start of the game. No word on what happened here. Ah, head-to-head collision there. Yikes. So Jennings kind of spun him around, and he went right into Barmore's helmet. All right. Hopefully he's all right. Now it's second and 12. Takes the snap, looking to throw. He's going to set up the screen here to Singletary. Singletary following his blocks. He's got some good blocks, and he's going to fall forward for a gain of 10. That's up now 3rd down and 2. 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. The Giants make an unlikely comeback here. Jackson Dart in the shotgun. 3rd and 2. Three receivers to the right, takes a snap. Dart steps up, avoids the rush. He's going to keep it and dives for the first down to the 25-yard line, and the drive continues. All right. The Giants aren't dead yet. Yep, he gets past the first down marker. He doesn't quite get to the 25, but nonetheless, here we go. 2 receivers each way in the pistol. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Singletary. Singletary will only get a half-yard gain on the play. It's Durden in on the tackle. Corey Durden. And why am I no longer a moderator? It was because I had too many moderators for a bit, and I got rid of all of them, and then there was a time that I only added like 4 moderators at the time. So, because there was people that were getting banned, and I didn't know who was doing it. 2 receivers each way. Probably me. Just kidding. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Play action. Looking. Steps up. Pumping. Now throws it over to the left side. And incomplete. Christian Gonzalez nearly coming away with an interception there. 3rd and 9 now for the Giants. So it's nothing against you in particular. I got rid of everybody that was a moderator there for a bit and just added a few. But you know what? I will give you one. You're a channel member. I appreciate it. You're here a lot. Boom. There you go. All right. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun. Blitz coming. Has to escape. Good protection, though. Pumping again. And now he's going to keep it, but nowhere near a first down marker. The 8:25 to go. You don't have to go for it here deep in your own territory. You play the field possession game, but you don't feel good about it. King is king mod. Exactly. Pig is king. Ping, ping, ping. All right, here comes the punt from Gillen. Snap, and there's the kick. Going to be caught at the 24. Makes a man miss. Jones cutting up through the middle. And he's going to get tripped up at about the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Giants. 37-yard line. Score here will essentially end it for the Patriots. But will the Giants defense get another stop? Didn't have to. I didn't appreciate it. But no worries. Uh, it's because I'm Tim's alt. Yeah. I was just texting on the phone to send that. You see? You see that? All right. 1st and 10. Drake May back on the field trying to ice this game out. Under center, Henderson, the running back. Takes a snap, handoff right up the middle is Henderson. Henderson will have a nice lane. Gain of about 6 or 7, depending on the spot. 2nd down and mid. $7:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Go back. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. Henderson bouncing it outside. Room to run down the right sideline. Stiff arms a man. And he's going to get the 1st down and more. Henderson on the move. That's going to put them at the Giants' 30-yard line. And tonight, not a gimme at 48-yard field goal attempt, but it certainly does not feel good if you're the Giants. Because more than anything, the clock is now continuing to fall. Trey Hendrickson. Last 5 weeks, 97 yards a game and 5 touchdowns. Right? Takes the snap, play action, pumping, steps up, goes deep down the left sideline, and wide open is Hunter Henry. There is a flag, though. What's the flag going to be? 2 separate fouls. Not sure what they are yet. Drake May calling to the sideline, give me a play. It looks like this will be negated. Yep, fouls by each team. Legal shift. All right. Offsetting penalties. So an illegal shift and an illegal contact penalties. What's the play? All right, single back formation. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Henderson. Running it up the gut. Gets a gain of about 5. Clock continues to move. Now under 6 minutes. Giants. I mean, honestly, at this point, I mean, points are points, right? It's brutal just to give up even a field goal. Anything will turn it into a 3-possession game. If you're the Giants, you really, really desperately want to get a turnover here. All right, 2nd and 4. And the shotgun is Drake. Takes the snap, drops back, quick throw to the right side. It'll be caught by Diggs. Diggs with a little hesitation, and Diggs will get close to the first down marker. They're going to say he's a half-yard short. It's now 3rd down and 1. About to cross the 5-minute mark here now. And Patriots, Giants are certainly, doesn't look like they're going to have a chance to make the comeback. I mean, they had their chance, but they failed to score last drive, and Patriots looking to put this thing away. All right, 3rd and 1. There's the punch through on the QB sneak. The clock will continue to move, and it's a 1st down. The Giants will use their first of 3 timeouts now. Giants use their timeout, so 4:46 to go here in the 4th. 1st and 10 now. Drake May has a jacket on. Are they pulling him? Might be done with Drake May tonight. All right, goes under center. Drake May is still in the game. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and Stevenson will get a nice gain and tackled inbounds after a gain of 5. And the Giants will now use their 2nd timeout. This is all but over, ladies and gentlemen. All but over. Giants need a turnover on this. One of these next 2 plays. You can't give up points. 3 possessions is just too much. All right, in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Drake May rolling to his left side. May will slide inbounds to keep the clock moving. Very smart there by May. And only loses 2 yards on the play. So the Giants will use their final timeout now with 4:28 to play. All right, 3rd down and about 7. 4:32 to go. If the Patriots can get a 1st down here to waste even more time. All right. 3 receivers to the right. Drake May in the shotgun. I imagine they run it here. I think they're going to run it here. 3 receivers to the right. May. Takes snap. No, they do send it. Oh, my. Caught, and Hunter Henry gets the first. Nice play call. They get it to Drake. Excuse me, Hunter Henry. Drake May does. And that's an 8-yard gain, and the clock will continue to move here with under 4:20 to play. And they can now get it all the way down to the 2-minute warning. And then this game is all but over. Nice job there by Hunter Henry. His 4th catch of the day. 1st and goal from the 9. Go back, takes the snap, handoff straight ahead is Henderson, and Henderson will push the pile to about the 7-ish yard line. The gain of 2. They will have to run 2 more plays before the 2-minute warning, so they won't be able to get it down to the, past the 2-minute warning. Here. They can somehow get a defensive penalty to get a fresh set of downs. This game is over. All right. They're going to go empty backfield. Interesting. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. May throws it to the right side, and it's going to be batted down, and the clock will stop. All right. Belton in on the play. So New England wants to score a touchdown here. I respect it. The clock does stop, so that's going to give the Giants a little bit more hope because you don't get it down to the 2-minute warning. See if they can get in here into the end zone and really put the exclamation point on this. Takes the snap, drops back. Drake May stepping up. Drake May's going to keep it, and Drake May will get hit at about the 5-yard line. So the clock will continue to move, but not to the 2-minute warning. So now they will probably settle. Actually, I don't know. Do you go for 2 here? Or sorry, do you just go for the touchdown here? Leave him pinned back deep. I mean, a field goal does make it a 3-possession game. Yeah, they do go for the field goal. I would prefer to make it a 3-possession game. I think that's smart. Really puts the kibosh essentially on this game. All right. Seconds on the play clock. 1. Takes the snap, and there's the kick. It's good, and it's now 33-15. Patriots on top. This game is all but over, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This game is over. Be honest, May is doing this without an elite receiver. Hey, it's awesome. May's been very impressive. There's no doubt about it. Both times I've watched him, he's throwing with anticipation. He's throwing. He's standing in the pocket tall. Done a good job of playing smart football, knowing where to go with the football. So yeah, I have no hate towards Drake May watching him play in the NFL. So respect it. There's the kick from Borregales. He caught in the end zone and knelt down. So this will be the final drive of the Giants, most likely. Yeah, this game is over. So I appreciate all of you hanging out in the chat. I do have to be up in the AM, so I'm just going to call it here because, yeah, there's no way they score 3 times. So I appreciate it. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys on Thursday. If you haven't already, do all that, and I will see you then. Appreciate it. Until next time, see ya!